Greetings, EBC Greenhouse family. This is Minister Eric once again. Family, the first time we meet David, a boy who will grow up to become the most pivotal king of all the Old Testament. He doesn't look anything like one would expect a powerful king to look like. Now, how many of you have ever been discounted or overlooked because of your physical appearance? Israel's first and current king, Saul, he was a strikingly handsome man and so tall that he was literally head and shoulders above everyone else. Saul was a perfect fit for everyone's idea of a great king. He looked the part. But once he was crowned, he immediately failed because he preferred to follow his own wisdom rather than the voice of God. So God told the prophet Samuel that it was time already to find a new king. Samuel finally sought out to find the new king as God instructed, but he still made the mistake of using worldly standards to find the next king. He began looking for someone who was impressive and powerful in their physical features. Finally, Samuel set aside his own earthly wisdom in favor of God's X-ray wisdom, which sees straight to the heart. That's when we finally meet Jesse's 8th son. Yup, you heard me correctly, his 8th son. Samuel had to go through 7 other sons before he was presented with the one God had chosen, David, a teenage boy who wasn't even invited to the lineup because he was so puny in stature and unimpressive. As a young shepherd boy, David wasn't impressive by the world's standards, but he had the kind of heart that pleases God. That made him God's perfect candidate. Now I want you to read and discover for yourself. Read 1 Samuel chapter 16, verses 1 through 13, and answer the following questions. Question number 1. Have you ever been afraid to do what God asked because of the people's response to you thereafter? Question number 2. Have you ever made friends with someone based on how he or she looked rather than the content of their character? And question number 3. Think over your relationships. Are there any relationships where you need God to give you his X-ray wisdom to see past physical appearances and then discover what truly matters? Well, that's all for now, family. Stay safe, be well, peace out. Bye-bye.